didn't do a lot for me. And then when I was in high school, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in a Half Shell, Turtle Power. Now that was something I could relate to. And I went to college, and I got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle sheets for my bed.
I had this idea of hooking a zip line up from the control booth back there down the stage and dressing up as Batman and come flying down on the stage, but I figured sure enough I would fall and get hurt. And after she was done laughing, my wife would kill me. So I decided not to do that. It was, I forget the title of it, but it was something like The Exhaustive Authority on Comic Book Superheroes. And this book was like this thick. It was page after page after page of comic book superheroes. Most of them I had never even heard of. I mean, they had Batman and Superman and all those guys in there, but they had other ones like Squirrel Girl. I mean, Squirrel Girl? I don't know. She must be I don't know. But what does the Bible really say about these heroes of the faith? If we look at Hebrews 11, starting with verse 33, this is what it says about these people. Through their faith, they conquered kingdoms. They administered. Do we really trust that God is going to take care of us? You know, sometimes heroes are famous people who do great things. But many times heroes are just normal, everyday people living their lives. There's a lady who goes to church here and has for many years, and some of you know her. She may even be here tonight, I don't know. And I know she wouldn't be happy with me for mentioning her name, but I'm going to anyway. Dee Sherman, if you know her. What you may or may not know about Dee is that every chance she got, she would go visit people who were in the hospital or a nursing home or for whatever reason couldn't get out and do things, and they were stuck home in a hospital bed, alone, feeling helpless. And Dee would go every chance she gets, and still does, to visit these people and to help them feel loved. Dee Sherman is a hero. Justice. They gained what was promised. They shut the mouths of lions. They quenched the fury of flames. They escaped the edge of the sword. Their weakness was turned into strength, and they became powerful in battle. They routed foreign armies. Their dead were raised again. Sounds like a good description for a hero. But it goes on to say this. They faced humiliation and flogging. They were put in chains. They were in prison. They were stoned. Some were even sawed in two. They were put to death by a sword. They walked around in the skins of goats and sheep. They were destitute. They were persecuted. They were mistreated. The world did not want them. They wandered through deserts and mountains and lived in caves. Heroes of the faith. Destitute, living in caves. Let's back up for a minute and look at the beginning of chapter 11. This is Luke writing about Jesus' words. As he looked up, Jesus saw the rich putting their gifts into the temple treasury. He also saw a poor widow putting 2 very small copper coins. And he said, I tell you the truth, this poor widow has put in more than all of the others. All of these people gave their gifts out of their wealth, but she gave out of her poverty. She put in all that she had to live on. All that she had to live on. After reading this passage, I kept going back to Hebrews 11 again. by faith. By faith. This woman showed unbelievable faith.
You overcame, Jesus. Jesus, awesome and powerful forever. Awesome and great is your name. For you overcame. Have a great week as you guys go out. Thanks.